So TikTok turns out to be by far, didn't know this actually, the most popular social media app in the United States. But the problem is it's owned by a Chinese company controlled by the Chinese government. And it is for that reason a major security risk. Not only does it disseminate propaganda, hurts the country, it also apparently is used for spying. So the governments of a couple of states have already moved to block TikTok on government devices. Now, a U.S. Senator from Florida, Senator Marco Rubio, has introduced legislation to ban TikTok. Senator Rubio joins us tonight. Senator, thanks so much for coming on. So Republicans, conservatives are generally against banning private companies. Tell us why we should ban TikTok, if you would.
Well, what we ban is their ability to make money in the country, and the reason is because it's basically a wholly owned subsidiary of the Communist Party of China. You know, one thing, it's not about the content, ultimately. I mean, we have free speech in this country. It's about how the data that's on it is being used. So that's number one. Some people would say to me, well, what do we care if the Chinese government has access to the data on the phone of a 16-year-old teenager somewhere in America? It's not about the 16-year-old teenager. It's about millions of 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds, 30-year-olds, people that are on there dumping all kinds of data that the government of China gets access to on location, your pictures, your text, your consumer behavior, what the algorithm is learning from you. And then the other thing is, and this is what's really stunning to me, the Chinese tried to interfere in our midterm elections. They were putting out videos discouraging people, and they were using the algorithms to do this, discouraging people from voting on a bipartisan basis or a nonpartisan basis. And that's why I tell people, if TikTok was a Russian company, there would be an FBI raid of their headquarters. At least they would be calling for it on the left. So I think everyone agrees they're a privacy danger to America, to our national security. We shouldn't have the Communist Party of China having access to a treasure trove of American data that they can use to try to influence and divide us at the same time as they collect valuable information now and for the future.
Well, yeah, we banned RT. I'm hoping that you're going to get at least one Democrat on your side on this, are you?
I think we will. Look, I think we have a lot of Democrat support for the concern about it. Mark Warner is the chairman of the Intelligence Committee. Him and I sent a letter together asking the Justice Department and the intelligence agencies to speed up this review. But I don't think anything's going to come of it. I really don't. I don't think at the end of the day that anything's going to come of this security review or that anything they do will take care of this problem. I think we have to begin with a very basic principle. Companies under the control of the Chinese Communist Party should not have access, unfettered access, to the private data of millions and millions of Americans that they can then use against us for espionage, for foreign policy, for division.
Thank you for saying that, and so crisply and nicely put. I hope you'll keep saying it. Senator Marco Rubio, Florida, good to see you.
Thanks, Tucker. Thanks.